Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Well, it's Wednesday, big event today. We'll start with that. First, I want to tell you about the FOMC. Please stay out. Please be careful with your trading account. Don't try to outsmart the market today. I saw too many traders losing their account in a day like this. I don't want you to be one of them. Good morning, Noure. Good morning, Bukur. Good morning, Thomas. And everyone. Hey, people. So, please stay out. Don't try to outsmart the market. I saw too many people getting an ugly slippage or revenge trading or doing stupid stuff. Just stay out, let the market resolve itself, and then you can safely play setups. Okay? Hey, manas. So, that being said, let's go on a higher time frame and let's see Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin on daily here. You can see we had a 3-bar fractal here confirmed. We reached 1-to-1 on that 3-bar fractal and we violently bounced back here. Nice location to think short, but because we have a FOMC, maybe it's better to just wait on the sidelines. Just my 2 cents. Yeah, nice location now. But I don't think it's wise for us to do anything. If you are a good scalper and you think you can play something, okay, you can hunt a short idea here. For a long is too late. Ugly price action yesterday. We took the Monday low and then straight up. I was wrong with my thinking in the New York session. I didn't took the Monday low. I said, well, it's weak and I want to see it's too close to the FOMC, and look what happened. Yeah, I made some money because I shorted from here. Yeah, I shorted the market with a scalp here. Managed to make some money. But overall, I'm not satisfied with how I was thinking yesterday. Luckily, Stefan managed to put an entry here. Hopefully, most of you took that trade. Yeah? Monday, low swap, you know the drill. Okay, so here I could see a range. I could see easily SFU of this high, maybe even pushing higher to 100k and then breaking down. I don't like the fact that we are bouncing before the news, you know, not the best idea. Usually it's a trap. So I prefer to completely sit on the sidelines today. Okay, that's Bitcoin. Now, if we'll make a higher high, you can see here we have some bearish divergence on MACD, a potential one on daily, even on RSI, depending how high will bounce. If we'll take this high, that will create a potential bearish divergence here. Let's wait and see what will happen. Okay, Ethereum. Well, not a clear W. We don't have a W yet, the other side of the trend line, but seems like we are working on a W there. Exactly, Venus. Exactly. SFU of SFU of SFU. Ask Dalmudi. He's the specialist in SFU of SFU. He has even a special name for that setup. If we'll manage to put a W here, well, why not? Not looking bad, but that doesn't mean we should chase on higher time frame. Let's wait for a clear W. At least we see a reaction here. We saw a reaction like on Bitcoin, but is the reaction because is Ethereum strong, or is the reaction because Bitcoin dragged the Ethereum higher? Honestly, I tend to think that Bitcoin dragged the price up. Morning, Stefan. So I'm still waiting. I will not put a trade today on Ethereum in the FOMC. Bitcoin dominance 65 and higher. You can see it's claiming that level, like I said, I'll consider altcoin season when I'll see EMs in Bitcoin dominance. And for the moment, no. For the moment, we don't have any EMs there. You can see it's pushing higher and higher, which is normal price action and a steep uptrend. I don't see anything changing here for the moment. We have some bearish divergence indeed, but look at the OBV. Yeah. OBV is still following the price action. Okay, RSI, we have bearish divergence. MACD, we have bearish divergence. What we need an EM. Until we'll get that one, well, market could push a lot higher. I don't know. I think in this area, from 65 to 70%, if we'll reach that level, that's the area. I think here it's a good area to EM out. But who am I to tell the market what to do? Well, that will get filled sooner or later to the moon. Yeah, that will get filled sooner or later. Maybe even today, who knows? Okay, I don't trust the price action today. Nothing what will happen today is not trustworthy. Just leave it alone and come back tomorrow. If you are a sharp scalper, okay, you can fuck around. But even then, it's better to stay on the sidelines. I don't know how to say it for everyone to understand. Stay the fuck out. Okay, that's Bitcoin dominance. Now, let's take a look at the Ethereum versus Bitcoin. At the same place here, you can see. Nothing special. I consider that this is a valid inverse head and shoulder. Ugly, but yeah, it's valid. Yeah. We have bullish divergence between shoulder and head. You know the drill. You know what I like to see for head and shoulders. And we have something like that. For the moment, nothing. It's consolidating, has almost 2 weeks at the same level. We are just below 0.02. We are consolidating below that level. Could be a fake out? Most probably it is. And we'll accept back above 0.02. When? I don't know. Okay. So that's Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Anything else? Let's take a look at Bitcoin on CME. Yeah. Nothing special here. But we talked about something. The gap above. Well, we are filling that gap now. So, we had a gap. This one gets filled. We have a bigger gap, probably after the event. Seeing the Bitcoin pushing higher before the event, you know that after the event usually goes in the other direction. So, we are filling this gap and we can fill this gap soon enough. Anyway, people, we are in a short reload zone here. I'm not chasing Bitcoin on higher time frame. I could trade, I could day trade, I could scalp Bitcoin up and down all day long. But 4-hour time frame and higher, no. We are in a short reload zone. We should consider staying the fuck out or hunting short ideas here. Hedging our portfolio kind of idea. Because honestly, I don't like to short. To hedge, yes. To short, nah. Higher time frame, no. So, we fill this gap and we can fill the other one. Which is nice. It's nice to see the CME chart. Because you can see the gaps and you'll see the magnets. Because gaps are actually kind of magnets to the price. Gaps give us a confluence, give us an advantage in the market. You know that the price will probably touch that level. Yeah? And confluences or on multiple advantages or multiple tails could give you a really nice view of the market. If you want to predict the market, if you want to get to hunt trade ideas in the right direction. Okay. I don't know if you can consider this one closed, but I think, yeah, we we pushed higher than the gap, so we can consider this one closed. We have the other one lower that is not filled yet. So it's possible to touch 91 today. 91, yeah, kind of. First stop here, first big stop here, it's 90k. You can see the blue area. That's the support and resistance level, in my view. Okay, ES on the same, on CME. Look at it. No bearish anymore. Everyone is bullish again. But we are in a short reload zone here. We can do today a pump here to take the liquidity here. Yes. Overall, I'm okay with hunting long ideas here. No. No. For the moment, long reload zone is all the way down here. We have a gap in the pump chaser zone. So if I'll change this one and I'll put a pump chaser zone. There you go. Exactly in the pump chaser zone we have a gap. And let me adjust it even better. From the actual low to the high. Pump chaser zone. So considering hunting long ideas here, it's most probably will touch that level sooner than later. Gap and pump chaser zone, maybe a W here could convince me to think long. Here, no. Let's put back the long reload zone. Oh, no, let's keep it. On lower time frame here, we can pump here, yeah. But swing traders, nothing you can do here. Total market cap, fucking around at 3 trillion, nothing special. Total 3 similar, lagging a little bit, but Bitcoin dominance is going up, so nothing unusual there. Okay, so the last one I forgot to look at yesterday is gold. Yeah. Really nice move from gold. Really nice. You can see this was the first support and we reacted. Let's put 4-hour chart so maybe you'll see it better. Yeah. I consider this one the real swing. W and pushing higher. Violent move up. Retracing back in the support area where we had the middle of the AB equals CD. Front run 61.8. Kind of 50% area here. I don't know if it's 50% rule. I think it's more than that, but probably if we'll put the levels here from these levels until here, you have the again 50-50 or almost. W, small W here was sharp, had a W here, breakout, retest, big W on 4-hour chart that produced a more than a 2-to-1. And yesterday we said that we are hunting short ideas, but we didn't manage to get an EM. Not even on 1 hour, people. We didn't manage to get an EM here. So I said, stay the fuck out, wait for an EM. No EM, not even now. Shark setup. Yeah, you can see the shark level was well respected on the dot. Shark and retracement. Anything we can do here? No. No EM, nothing. Yeah, okay. I get it. We are in the short reload zone, but give me something. Beside no. Beside this bearish divergence on MACD histogram, nothing. No. So wait for a short here. Yeah, but it's dangerous today. Similar. Wait until tomorrow, maybe. Maybe. I don't get what you want to say. Get you to the moon. If you don't like it, please do something else. Okay? Okay. So what we have on the overview, some movement before the FOMC. Now, shitcoins, nothing special. Bitcoin dominance is going up, Bitcoin is going up, but most of the shitcoins are staying flat. Dollar cost average, people could dollar cost average. Little old lady people could buy, nibble a little bit. Swing traders, we should wait until tomorrow. Indeed, on higher time frame, on daily, we have some retest on daily Ws. Let's take the first one, for example. I'll put the daily chart. Yeah. Retest of the daily W. If you want to take that one before the FOMC, the time frame is big enough. Yeah. Time frame is big enough to take the trade. Yeah, maybe I didn't got your joke. Okay. So W, breakout, retest, bullish divergence on MACD histogram, W's in OBV, acceptable. Most of the altcoins are looking similar. Look at this one. This one is a bit weaker. It's new, but it's a bit weaker than the rest. You can see W, breakout, retest. We are retesting a bit more than the neckline. That's not bad. As long as we are holding the lows, everything is okay. No? Bullish divergence, you can see here on OBV, bullish divergence on RSI, bullish divergence on MACD. We have all the reasons to think long here. If you are not in this trade, wait for another W here. I'm already long and I'm waiting. If you are not, well, you can even go on lower time frame 4-hour chart. I don't want to do it today, people, 4-hour chart, but let's give you a swing trade idea. And not only, this is just an example. A lot of altcoins looking similar. Yeah, I told you don't chase here. I was yelling, don't chase, don't chase, don't chase. Well, hope some of you listened. Now, you have the swing low, swing high. Let's put a long reload zone. There you go. So we have location on most of the altcoins, not only alt, most of them. We have location now. Let's see indicators. Well, you can see here what this OBV is fucking telling us. Bullish divergence. Okay? Here, bullish divergence. Look at it. On 4-hour chart. It's confirmed already. Same on MACD. So, for a swing trader, you have all the reasons to think long here. What you need? You need only one more. And that's a clear W. If you enter at the breakout, if you are waiting for a retest, that are details that you will learn in couple 1. When and how. Okay? Here, I think the best approach will be to wait for the W to form because we have FOMC. Wait for that W on 4-hour chart. And then, after the breakout, and you see it's a real breakout, you can wait at the retest. Okay? I'll show you an example on 4-hour chart. A really good one. Look at here. Yeah? Clear W, breakout, retest. That was a valid one. But you can see, market pushed higher again and then did another retest here. And a small W. So don't go and front run setups here. Be patient. Probably something similar will happen. Okay? We have time. We need patience to let the market develop a clear setup and then to attack. In this move here, we managed to make some money. We put 2 or 3 trades and we made some money. Now we can do the same as swing traders. But because the market is not as, I don't know, volatile and nice as we want, we slow down with swing trading. We protect capital last 2 months. Yeah. We didn't post so many trades. Because if I post the same trade on 10 different charts, yeah, beginners will say, well, look at this guy, he's active, he's posting setups. But actually you have a big fucking trade with a big fucking risk. Which is not respecting the risk management, which is bad for your portfolio. So if you have 2 or 3 in the same direction with 1% each, 3 or 4% exposure in the market is more than enough. Okay? It's just an example. It's your job to go and hunt setups like this. Or here, For example, well, maybe you'll not get that W as you want, but you can see this is a LJ, classic one. I consider this an M, not the best one, ugly as shit, but it is. There, confirm here, W the other side of the trend line. This LJ will be valid even if we'll take the lows and we'll push lower and lower. At some point in time, we will see a complete W the other side of the trend line. Be patient, wait. When the setup will be there, you can take it. Morning, Robert. So that's my view on shitcoins. Now, this one, for example, has some yams, doesn't want to go down for the moment in the long reload zone. It's in the long reload zone from this part of the AB equals CD, because what we have here, AB, CD. And we have long reload zone if you consider this a swing low. So either we consider pump chaser zone from the entire range or long reload zone from this part, AB equals CD. And if I'll switch to pump chaser zone, there you go. Bullish divergence again on RSI, similar like on everything. I don't know if that it's a bullish divergence or we actually, no, it's not. Or actually it is, yeah. Lower low, higher low here. RSI has a bullish divergence confirmed on 4-hour chart. MACD has bullish divergence. OBV has bullish divergence here. You can see it? Let me zoom in. I'll show it to you. Let me zoom in. But people don't find setups. How the fuck I could find them? Low, lower low, low, higher low, confirmation here. Low, higher low, confirmation here. W's in the histogram. Yeah? Low, higher low, confirmation here, pushing higher. So we have something on 4-hour chart here. But the problem is this is not a W because we have a lower low. So we should wait for a W to form. Okay? Pretty simple. Couple one, people. I'm blabbing away mostly for you here because you should know what I'm saying. By the way, if you want to join Couple One, this program is at the end. We are in the practical part. We have 2 or 3 weeks more of practical part, reviewing their trades. You can join Couple One. We'll start probably in the middle of the summer. You find more details in the site. You have the site and description of the live stream. And you can see what we are doing. It's a 4-month program with another 8-month bonus for premium. Yeah? So you will be 1 full year with us if you join Couple One. Well, nice to hear that, Catalin. So that's my thinking as a swing trader. And I could go and do the same TA on all the shitcoins here and find a lot of them that are looking similar. Okay? Someone was saying about Ondo yesterday. I don't remember who, but I think we can look at it. Someone was asking about Ondo, I think. And he said something about W's here. No? We are going lower. Similar. Ondo, like every other shitcoin, you can see the W here. That coincides with a long reload zone. That's better to wait there. Let's see, we don't have a spot one. Where the fuck? I did some. And there you go. No? So pump chaser zone, not the best one. If you take and put the long reload zone, you can see confluences here in the long reload zone with this retest of the W. Waiting for a W here in the long reload zone is not a bad idea. We start to have some bullish divergence here. So what we have? We don't have a good location yet. We have kind of support and resistance here, but I don't know if it's enough. So we have some bullish divergence. We should wait for a location and for a W. Simple as that. Yeah, it is, Sebastian. It's a downtrend channel, pretty clear. And you can see if you look left, loves to play like this. Yeah? I respect them. But actually, zooming out on daily, it's a fucking range. Yeah. And if you take the low and you consider this one could push a lot higher. But on 4-hour chart, I think it's doable for an LG. I could look at all of them, but it's the same thing. Now, let's go on lower time frame. Let's look at Bitcoin. As usual, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some shitcoins. Just to see how the market is looking, I still recommend to stay the fuck out. So, yesterday, we had this swing low, swing high. Yeah. Stefan shorted with a scalp here. Hopefully, all of you joined his day trading live stream. And you managed to take that scalp short, made some money. I didn't want to. I shorted Bitcoin, I made some money, and I got stop loss hit on the remaining. Here, if you remember, I said, well, we have only a 5-minute chart bullish divergence. You remember? We discussed it in the New York session. Bullish divergence here. And you can see another bullish divergence, another one, nice W action here, breakout, clear breakout here. So last night I said, well, fuck it, let's take it. But I didn't, I wasn't a greedy goblin. So I took the entry here at the retest, stop loss all the way down at the W, you can call it a 50-minute W already. Took that one, hunted the 2-to-1, fix, take profit. And that's it. I'm out from the trade. I don't want to be in the market anymore. Okay? I don't want to comment about what Paul will do, Catalin. I try to not do that. Why? It's better to focus on the technicals. It's in the chart. So I prefer to stay out, wait. People, I learned from other traders better than me. Yeah? Technical analysis works best when we don't have fundamental events, when we don't have reports, big reports. Okay? That's the best time to use technical analysis. When you have events, technical analysis doesn't work too well. So, because we have events, let's stay the fuck out, because you will see the setup in the market, but actually you don't have the same advantage in the market because of the fundamental event. You will see the setup will look really nice, but it's a trap. Stay the fuck out. So that's Ethereum here. We are in the short reload zone. You want me to tell you anything? Where is Matt? Matt hit the shark long. Now he should have the shark short. Should be already risk-free. He doesn't use the risk-free, so he's in a trade. Okay? Matt is playing the shark. He has a challenge by himself to play the 100 shark trades. And is working pretty nicely lately. Okay. Oh, Bitcoin here. I was wrong, people. I'm not, I don't know. I'm just a trader like everyone else. I'm not smarter, I'm not better. I just respect the risk management, I respect my plan better maybe. That makes me profitable. Here I said, yeah, we have the swap of the Monday low, but the market is weak and I'll wait. And I waited until I got stop loss hit on the remaining. You can see we pushed all the way up here. Surprising move. But if you listen to Stefan and you took this one, man, should be made some money. Played really nicely. Textbook one. Textbook one. Nothing to say about it. But you can see Monday high, got swept, and we pushed higher, and that's it. So I don't want you to, I don't know, to trade today. Maybe just leave it alone. Look at how ugly it is now. Let's take some requests on 4-hour chart, people. Let's take, I'll change the template. 4-hour chart. I saw someone posting something. Let's see, gone. What is this one? Binance for our chart. Well, was nice and shiny. Not shiny anymore, going sideways. No W at the moment. On daily, probably you don't have enough history. No W on daily here. You have some W's immediately after the got launched on Binance, but nothing special. Here, wait to find the bottom. It's close enough. Listing price, it's a good area to hunt. But if you'll see, I don't know, let's see, any divergence? A potential one here. So on 4-hour chart, you have a potential divergence here. Potential divergence on MACD. Nothing on the OBV for the moment. So as a trader, nothing. As an investor, I don't know if it's, let's see the high. You had 15 cents and now you have 4 cents. I don't know. You can slowly, but slowly start dollar cost average on this one. Could go a lot lower. For me, I don't know anything about this one. I don't know if I should do something about it. Yeah. So no setup for a day trader, not yet. I could see an M top here, but that needs a more work to do. You can see M top there, trend line, W the other side of the trend line, the lower the better, maybe sweeping the lows here, and then a W in this area. That will give me a setup, but nothing more than that. Advice on bonk asset? Well, I'm not giving you advices, people. Yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. I could look at bonk. If you want me to look at bonk, yeah, I'll take a look at bonk. But to give you advices, nah, sorry. Equal lows here? Almost, kind of. It's too high to chase it. If you want to even think trading, this is not a valid W because we have a lower low. We can form one. Wait here, you can see this candle. This is the key. If you want to hunt a long idea or if you want to invest, you want to dollar cost average, this is the area where you want to take it. Okay? But to ask me about advice on bonk, what advice I could give you on bonk? Bonk is a shitcoin that has some utility. For investment? Yeah, why not? Good area. You can see you are below 78.6. Slowly dollar cost averaging. Not bad. If a fart coin could pump like this, a bonk coin could pump even more. Bonk has some bots, has some, I don't know. Let's call it better than most of the shitcoins. So I don't have any problem with bonk. Good area to invest. The best area was here. And I didn't put this chart here now. This was the, if you wanted to be sharp, this was the area where you wanted to hunt. And now you have sell half on a double, and you are risk free, and you don't fucking care what will happen because it's not your money anymore. Yeah, you recovered your investment. If you didn't do that, now wait in the long reload zone. Even candle body highs here, I don't know. But that it's your business. You have to assume what you invest. Hey, morning, Andre. Yeah, you don't get to tell. Well, Paul told me and I did it. No, it's not my. I will not claim the call, but I'll not take the responsibility either. Ask Andre. Yeah, Andre, it's an old guy. I was talking with him years ago when I told him, well, you can dollar cost average, you can do that, you can do that. He listened. He assumed the risk because he was completely his risk, and now he's happy. He made some nice money on the way. Not life-changing money because we didn't have the altcoins pumping so much, but I don't know. Okay, so bonk, yeah, acceptable. Nothing to comment about bonk. It's at 88.6. We have a W there. Wait in the long reload zone for again for a setup if you want to dollar cost average. I think it's a good idea even now. If you look at the entire chart on Bonk, you'll see something else. Yeah, from zero when he started, long time ago. Okay. I don't see other requests. I talked about 40 minutes again. VRA levels. Yeah, let's look at VRA. That should be nice. KuCoin. Veracity. Why? Didn't hit our take profit? Yeah. We have a setup posted here. Was people. I don't know if you are a premium member, but we discussed this one and we took this trade. Levels. You are in the support area. Let's put the volume profile. Okay, you can see you are in the value here, if you can call a value on a shitcoin. But you are where the big money are buying. So definitely good location on higher time frame. Now we took this one a lot lower. We discussed it. You are a 2 or 3 to 1. Don't chase here. What I could tell you, let's put the daily chart. Now, I don't want you to short. I know that Bukur was shorting here. I don't think it was a good idea. Anyway, it's his call. He's a trader that is responsible for his portfolio. You can see here, pushing higher, back down here, retest of this W could be a good entry. Okay. Good entry here. Don't fucking chase. If this market, for example, will push here, you can see it will change a little bit the long reload zone. You are not allowed to chase here. Don't do it. Shorting, not a good idea. The best idea possible, in my humble opinion, is to wait for the market to finish pumping and then retracing in the long reload zone. If you are already long, well, then enjoy itself. Now, we are long on spot on KuCoin. Then I have a nice bag and it's pumping and it's nice. And we have sell half on a double, which is really nice. Maybe you want to sell half on a double, depending how you plan. Okay, people. Let's call it, that's the last request. Let's call it a live stream. See you in the New York session, which will be probably a boring one because we have FOMC. I don't know if I'll do a live stream in the FOMC. Maybe me, maybe Stefan, maybe. I don't know. I'm not promising anything. Okay? But that's deep in the New York session at the end of the day for me. Until then, exactly like you see who posted there. Sebastian, well, see you tomorrow. Well, not a bad idea. If you are still in, that's nice, Andre. I know you asked me about if you should take it, and on spot was a good idea. Spot is different than leverage. Totally different. Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. See you in the New York session, or maybe we'll do a live stream in the FOMC, if not tomorrow, the same live stream. See you guys.